Signs he is pulling away. Men send out these 5 non-verbal cues before pulling away for good. Most women are completely oblivious to them. Warning: some women find the facts revealed in this video uncomfortable. Do not watch any further unless you're ready and willing to discover the truth about men. Have you ever met someone who, from the minute you meet, you just feel like he was sent to you for a reason? Your connection is breathtakingly deep and gratifying. You've never felt like this with anyone before. And you can tell that he sincerely feels the same way too. But then, all of a sudden, things go from 100 to 0. He goes silent on you for weeks and acts like his love for you is turned off like a light switch. And it's so hard to wrap your head around it. What the hell happened? What did you miss? Is it a direct reflection on your level of attractiveness? Is he ghosting you and just waiting for you to pull the plug? Is he cheating on you? If you've ever been in this mind-boggling, devastating situation, and I know you have, you need to watch this special video I've put together for you by clicking the link in the description below this video. Why? Because the truth is, things didn't really go from 100 to 0 overnight. Before ghosting, he tried sending non-verbal cues to hint at trouble ahead, but you completely missed them. When a man does these 5 things, it means he's about to pull away for good. These are the non-verbal cues you need to become aware of right away. 1. Too much or too little eye contact. If your partner is making too much or too little eye contact with you, it can be a sign that the relationship is heading in the wrong direction. Too little eye contact means he is emotionally disconnecting from you. And, since we all know looking away is a sign of disinterest and can be interpreted as rude, an uncomfortable amount of eye contact means he is trying to overcompensate. 2. Biting his lip a lot. One of the most common nonverbal signs that suggest tension and stress is the biting of the lip. It also says that your partner is holding something back and trying to cover up his true feelings. 3. Closing his eyes during sex. When a man closes his eyes while making love to you, it means he's not making love to you at all. The fact is, for men, what they see when they're having sex is actually more important than what they feel. There have even been studies that show that blind men have incredible levels of activity in the visual cortex of their brains when sexually turned on. And what that means is that when a man closes his eyes during sex with you, he's not focusing on how amazing you feel. He's bringing up pictures in his mind of other women, of his secret fantasies he's afraid to tell you. 4. He is physically far away from you. Remember the inebriating closeness at the very beginning? You were stuck like glue and couldn't resist spending a second without touching each other. Positioning himself away from you and keeping a safe amount of distance between the two of you is a dangerous sign of dislike. 5. He is always on his cell phone. Nowadays, it's completely normal and expected to check your phone every now and again, but this can become a serious issue if you notice that your partner is staring at a screen all day, even when you are talking to him. If he is always looking at Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, he might be trying to evade the reality of your relationship by focusing all of his attention on the people living inside his phone. How many of these warning signs is your partner sending out and you are choosing to ignore? Because let's get real for a second. You reading this today probably means that even though things with him seem to be going great, deep inside, you fear that he'll eventually bail on you and leave you heartbroken feeling like an idiot, just like every other past relationship. But before you panic and start blaming yourself for pushing him away, let me tell you that these signs are the best thing that could have happened to you and your relationship. Why? Because the fact that he's sending out those subconscious cues means, without a doubt, that he genuinely cares about you and he meant all the things about having a future together. Think about it. He could have walked out the door already, but instead, he is subconsciously choosing to let you know that something's wrong and he is giving you the chance to fix it. This is his attempt to save the relationship and make that happily ever after a reality for the both of you. Bit lame, sure. But that's how the romantic psychology of men works. Okay, that's fantastic news, right? But a few questions still stand. Why did he start sending those warning cues in the first place? What went wrong in the relationship? And how can you wake him back up to you as the woman of his dreams and make your connection boil 1000x hotter than the day you met? In the video presentation below this video, I put together for you, I show you an example of a terrible intimacy mistake 90% of women make without even knowing it that turns men off and shoves them far, far away, no matter how much they crave staying close to you. And exactly what to do when a man pulls away to turn things around and make him worship you the way you've dreamed of since you were a little girl. regardless of whether he's already pulled away and you haven't heard from him in weeks, or even months. Or if you are still seeing each other but you've realized he's sending out some of the warning signs above. He can still be your one. Read that again. Yes, he can still be the man who's always present, who loves you so profoundly, intensely, and passionately that you forget your own name, who's proud of you and shows you off to his friends. And the man who'll never look at another woman ever again. That can be your dreamlike reality when you choose to stop being naive and discover the truth about men. To find out why men pull away and how to make it stop, click the link below.